Much peace to you guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. You are appreciated for that. Today I want to speak about shifting limiting mental patterns, okay, and really getting to improve your mental health, okay, getting to really step out of what is blocking you and really stepping into that flow state where you are actually experiencing what you want to experience, okay? Now, the first thing is you have to realize that it all starts within yourself, okay? I'm realizing that I have to make a deeper relationship with what is happening inside my own consciousness, okay? If you want to change mental patterns, if you want to change the pattern of your own life, you also need to change what is happening within yourself. Because the principle of correspondence reminds us that as within, so without. So whatever is happening inside yourself will actually attract your outer manifestation, your outer world, okay? So the first thing is change what is happening within yourself. And you do this by loving yourself. You do this by stepping into healthy action. You do this by going more into nature, maybe. Okay, you do this by really embracing everything about yourself and really getting to take full responsibility for the life that you're actually choosing to create. Okay, now the second thing is be fully responsible for your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Be fully responsible for your inner world, okay? I've seen in my own journey that the moment that I was living in resentment, the moment that I was living in resistance, was the more that I was actually creating more suffering. But when you let go and when you start afresh, when you forgive others, it's like you are having the opportunity to actually raise your vibration to the next level. And really you are having the opportunity to change mental patterns into your own favor. Okay, now the third thing is get more present. Okay, get more present with yourself. If your mind is not at peace and if your mind is living too much in the future or the past, it's like you are getting stuck in a negative mental pattern. Okay, you are getting stuck into limiting belief systems. You are getting stuck into things that are actually not serving you. But when you get connected, when you enter that meditative state, it's like you are realizing that you're actually not your thoughts, okay? You are the consciousness that is actually observing these things, okay? So realize that you gotta make a deeper relationship with the present moment, and this is actually the art of meditation, okay? So meditation is the art of absorbing yourself into the present moment. The more present you are, is the more connected you are. So realize that life is actually happening in the present moment, okay? The past, present, and future are happening simultaneously. And really when you get more connected to the present moment, it's like you are having the opportunity to shift mental patterns, okay? You have the opportunity to change your consciousness. You have the opportunity to step into something that you actually want to experience. So get more connected to the present moment. Now, the fourth thing is get knowledge and get to actually apply it. Okay, I'm sure that you have a certain passion, a certain curiosity. I'm sure that you have something that you're actually passionate about. And the more that you are using your talents, your gifts, your curiosity, your knowledge, is the more that you have the power to shift what is happening within yourself. Okay, so it's not always about the theory, it's also about the practice, okay? So step more into healthy action, step more into your own passion, step more into what you want to experience, and you will see how you have the power to shift your mind, okay? You have the power to get more focused. You have the power to really get to be at a more harmonious level. Okay, so it's all happening for you. But I've seen my own journey that if I was living too much in resistance, if I was stagnating too much, then I didn't get I didn't get the chance to actually shift my mental patterns. But when I took responsibility, okay, when I followed my heart, when I really got to embrace new beginnings, was the moment that my mental patterns actually shifted as well. Okay, so it's all happening in relationship with your state of consciousness. Take full responsibility and get to actually apply the knowledge. Okay, get to apply the higher vibrational principles. Maybe get curious about how life works, get curious about how maybe the universe works. I believe that there are universal laws. Okay, the universe is intelligent, there are principles that are actually guiding you. There is a consciousness of yours that wants to be expanded. So the more that you look deeper within yourself is the more that you actually look deeper into the universe. Okay, so make a deeper relationship with what is happening within yourself. Love yourself unconditionally, embrace yourself, and realize that being free is actually your birthright, and realize that you have the power to shift what is happening within your own mind the moment that you actually step into movement, the moment that you are taking responsibility. Okay, the moment that you are embracing yourself. Now the next thing is allow yourself to have a new beginning. Okay, sometimes we are living too much in mental patterns because we are in limiting mental patterns because we are getting stuck into what we expect our lives to be. We are getting stuck into the past. Okay, we are getting stuck in a lower vibration. But when you have the courage to start again, okay, when you have the courage to start afresh, it's like you are having the opportunity to shift the mental patterns. And really, life doesn't actually punish you. Life always gives you another chance. Life always presents you the opportunity of a new beginning. And really, each moment is actually a new beginning. So when you are connecting more to your heart space, when you are taking responsibility, it's like you realize that you actually have a purpose here. You realize that you have the power to start afresh. And we all deserve new beginnings. We all deserve a new chance, maybe. You know, we all deserve to be at peace. And having the courage to start again is important. I've seen in my own journey that I had moments where I wasn't even shooting videos because I was actually scared, you know, I was depressed, I was in a lower vibration. But what I'm realizing is the fact that these too shall pass and you have the power to start afresh. Okay, now the next thing would be, if you want to shift limiting mental patterns, you actually gotta silence the mind. Okay, you gotta silence the mind and be focused in the present moment. Okay, so your body heals best when your mind is actually at peace. So find little ways to really get to feel good. Okay, find little ways to be in vibrational alignment. Okay, find little ways to really silence your mind and step into inner peace. Okay, if you want to change a mental pattern, a thought pattern, you gotta find peace within yourself. Okay, and I also want to speak about the heart and mind coherence. Okay, you don't only have to live into your own mind, but more likely you have to live into your own body. Okay, so the mind is a powerful servant but a dangerous master. Okay, so you don't have to let your mind control you. Okay, you have to take care of your own thoughts. Okay, you have to really find little ways to be at peace, find little ways to increase your vibration, find little ways to step into a healthy creative process. Okay, and you will see how you actually have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to release the blockages into your own body, into your own mind, and you have the power to really get to make the world become a better place, make the world be something that is actually more in tune with nature, with higher consciousness. Okay, so realize that yes, you have the power to change what is happening within yourself, and you do this with responsibility. Okay, you do this by questioning your programming, maybe. Okay, you do this by acknowledging what is wounding you and letting it heal. You do this by going more into nature, maybe. Okay, so take full responsibility and become aware of your thoughts. So many of us, me included sometimes, I'm living too much in my head. Okay, and I'm realizing that I gotta become aware. I gotta find little ways in which silencing my mind and stepping into my true self. Okay, so this is today's message. Thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Much peace and see you guys.